Hello Cancer, welcome to Tarot Predictions guys. This is going to be a tarot scope for you for the full moon into Gemini period of time. Before we start, I want to remind you that if you do want a private reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is written here in the description of the video, or you can follow me at Instant Go and connect me and contact me through it. It's an iPhone app, and you can also find my account there by clicking on the link written in the description of this video. So that being said, going directly to the reading, the first card for you Cancers is showing the topic of this full moon in Gemini period of time, and that is going to be the Six of Pentacles. So it's a very favorable time, talking about your career guys, to take on previous issues that remain unresolved until now. Very good time to place a good efforts and devotion into your ongoing things. It is because it's going to give result. You are going to receive a certain help guys, and this help into your career I'm talking about. This help is going to lift certain burdens of your shoulders. In other words, it's going to take care of tasks which are coming way too much to you, giving you additional time to catch up your breath, giving you additional time to rethink your maneuvers if you have to. But you need to know that that kind of a help is not going to completely resolve your problems. I mean, the resolution of these problems depends entirely on you, but at least is going to lighten a bit the burdens that you are carrying on along the way. Very important here as well for career guys is that this help is going to come from a pure heart. What I mean is that it will be completely sincere. However, you should not trespass certain boundaries that you do have with these people or with that person, and you need to maintain the hierarchy, which means that you need to know exactly where your place is. And this is also valid for your relationship. However, this card for your relationship, it does showing that an existing relationship is going to expand even further, and you will be very well synchronized with what is going on. In other words, you will be pretty happy with how the things are unfolding into your relationship, and it's also giving you an opportunity to fulfill some of your dreams you do have for the relationship itself. Those which are single with that card, I can only advise you to go out and start meeting with other people, because it's a very favorable card of catching up an eye of somebody guys, and it will be a shame if you miss that opportunity for yourself. Now the next card, that will be the problems, or kind of like the difficulties you need to overcome during this period of time, and that will be the King of Cups. So regarding to your career, you need to overcome the emotional attachment you will have towards your projects and towards your things in general. What I like to say in these cases guys is that relax. You are at work. You are not at a competition, not on a tournament. You are at work. Whatever can be done, it can be done. Whatever cannot be done, it cannot be done. You just go along with it, and basically that's that. Give what you can give, but in the same time, don't be regretful about the things you couldn't accomplish. It is because sometimes we basically cannot do everything, and this is the difficulties that you need to overcome by recognizing that oneself that you are not almighty. None of us is almighty. That being said guys, just enjoy the blessings that you do have, and especially again pay attention and take advantage of this favorable time to clear out some previous misunderstandings, or to resolve previous issues which yet remain unresolved, and they are lingering for you going along with your future, and they just are bothering you and not want to leave you alone. Now is a good time guys that you can basically settle the score. With your relationship, this card shows that you may have some unrealistic goals and some unrealistic dreams about the relationship. In other words, you will want the relationship to unfold as more perfect, close to a perfectionism than in reality can be. I mean, you could be a little bit out of the touch with reality, and that can make you highly emotional, guys. You need to be grounded. You need to be what is the English word here? You need to be in sober about what can be achieved and what cannot be achieved. Again, don't float into the clouds, but be grounded and scale the situation accurately, if I can say. I mean, dreaming is one thing, but what can be done is completely different thing. That being said, guys, be very careful how and what you demand from your partner and how much you are unloading your emotional state upon them. The next card, it is showing the intentions you need to have. And we got the Nine of Cups. So for your career, guys, this card completely urges you to count your blessings just so you can see how blessed you are into your career. Excuse me, I'm talking about career first. Did I say relationship? Probably. So into your career, you need to start counting up your blessings, guys, and you need to realize how further you are than before, than a couple of months before, than a half a year before, you know, and that will make you aware that you need to do something about it. What I mean is that you need to consolidate that particular state you have, that particular blessings you have, because you are going to realize that these blessings, yeah, they're for you right now, but they can quickly diminish if you don't put additional efforts in order to stabilize them. So in other words, this card shows, guys, that you will be very happy into your career and into your relationship as well, but that happiness for now is just a temporary, a little bit, not much, but a little bit more work is needed in order to transform that short-term happiness into a long-term happiness. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you and you can connect it to your personal situation, into your career, for your career in general. This card shows, guys, that the fortune itself is going to lay full fistfuls of blessings upon you, and you basically need to take advantage of that, act upon it, and make something good happen out of it. Into your relationship, you will feel completely satisfied, you will feel very fulfilled with the relationship itself, and this is exactly what may make you think that you can have anything you want and your unrealistic goals and dreams can be achieved, but that's not the reality, guys. That being said, count your blessings and you just focus on what is real and what is there for you into your relationship, so you can make it long-lasting happiness. The next card, that is going to be the lesson you need to learn during these couple of weeks period of time, and that will be the Two of Cups. So for your career, this card is kind of like showing that you need to share your profits, or rather like share your well, in Bulgarian we do have a word for that, but I don't think that you do have word that in English have a word for it. It is kind of like, you know, sharing your success with others. Just because sharing us right now at these couple of weeks period of time, sharing a success with others will boost the success twice as much, and sharing failures with others is going to diminish the failures, or the failure on half, in case you experience some, but I don't believe so with seeing the other cards, guys. And this card for your relationship, it is talking about the lesson you need to learn, that you need to improve the contact you are making with your partner. You need to improve the sharing with your partner, emotional sharing. What I mean is that you need to open yourself even more emotionally toward them, either in good and in bad positions, in bad places. What I mean is that if you are happy, share that happiness with them. If you are feeling down, share that feeling with them as well. You just don't get way too bruising, okay, as we saw with the King of Cups. And you're about to see that this period of time is going to go very pleasantly with you, and especially if you do have some bad emotional states, they will just be gone as soon as you start sharing them. And at the end, we do have the energy card for you Cancers, and that is going to be the seven of swords. So a few things can be said as an energy position of this card. First thing is that these energies are going to prepare you for a battles that you need to lead, especially if you think that you are mistreated. I mean, you are not treated fairly. These energies are going to push you into such a directions that you will outstand or kind of like withstand traps and being involved into battles that you don't belong into them. But the beautiful thing here with these energies is that people simply will not be able to lie to you, neither your partner into your relationship, neither co-workers into your career, because the lies will always come up on the surface, regardless of how well buried they are beneath. Is because these energies that will influence you will make them do so to immerse beneath the surface. So with that being said, Cancers, this was the tarot reading for the full moon in Gemini for you, and I hope it helps you guys, and I hope you find it, you enjoyed it. And again, if you do want a private reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is written here in the description of the video. And also, if this doesn't suit you, you can find me at Instant Go application following the link below, which is also written here in the description of the video, and you can have your reading from there. That being said, guys, I wish you best of luck, and we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.